I'm telling you, watch out, everybody. Here comes George Kliavkoff and the Pac-12. Let's go. Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's me again, Golden Blue Dude, and if you haven't already, go ahead and hit that like and subscribe button. I do college football videos every single day, so if you're a college football fan, you're going to enjoy this channel. Don't forget, guys, Golden Blue Dude does have a sponsor now. It's called Tri-State Wood Sketch, so go check out his website at www.tristatewoodsketch.com. He does great stuff like that. You can send him a picture and he'll put it on wood, and it looks amazing. And by the way, he's running a promo right now. If you mention that Golden Blue Dude sent you, he'll take 20% off. We already know that the Pac-12 has hired George Kliavkoff for their new commissioner position. After looking at some of his comments and his stances on the problems that the Pac-12 is having right now, they hit a home run with this guy. He's really on point. Before the Pac-12 hired George Kliavkoff, he was one of 8 candidates that they were looking at. This guy has great experience and a good track record when dealing with the media, sports, and entertainment. That pretty much describes college football. However, he doesn't have any experienced background in college football. They're kind of taking a step outside of the box, which actually is what the Pac-12 needed to do. What they're doing right now wasn't working. Now, when looking at their potential candidates, the Pac-12 group wanted somebody who would listen, not be scared to have meetings on campuses, and achieve a better revenue stream for each school. One of the big goals for the Pac-12 is they want to catch up with the Big Ten and the SEC with their current media deal with the Pac-12 network, because right now their media deal with the Pac-12 network is only $32 million. You compare that with the SEC, whose deal is $45 million, and the Big Ten, whose deal is $55 million, and that's a big gap. So George Kliavkoff has already mentioned that he wants a new TV deal with the Pac-12 network with a bigger revenue stream for each school. Now right now the Pac-12 network only has 14 million subscribers. You compare that to the Big Ten and the SEC networks, who have 50 million subscribers, and that's a massive gap that they have to close immediately. One of the big things that he can do right off the bat to close that gap is allow Los Angeles residents access to the Pac-12 network. That's right. Right now, Los Angeles residents don't have access to the Pac-12 network. That's crazy. That's your biggest TV market in the Pac-12 region. Why didn't Larry Scott try to tackle that problem before? But Kliavkoff sees it, and he's attacking it right now. By the way, his tenure doesn't officially start till July 1st, and he already has all these great ideas. So that's one of his main goals right now, to fix the Pac-12 network distribution problem. Hashtag Back the Pac. He's already come up with an awesome hashtag. That's great. And he is 100% backing up playoff expansion. He knows this would be great for the Pac-12. Number one, the Pac-12 has not made the playoffs in the last 4 years. And number two, they've only made the playoffs twice ever. So he knows what needs to happen for the Pac-12 to have more success. He's also big time, and I mean big time, backing the NIL, the names, images, and likenesses for players to get paid. And he knows it needs to be nationwide, because as is, over the summer, a few states are going to pass legislation to where their teams in their particular states can pay these players for their names, images, and likenesses. But the rest of the nation will be left in the dark. It needs to be nationwide, or this is going to get crazy, and he sees that problem as well. And he wants to bring big-time recruits back to the Pac-12. People forget, back in the day, Oregon and USC, they were dominant names, bringing in a ton of great names. Even Washington. Right now, everything has switched over to the East Coast. All the big-time recruits are going east. Well, with him backing the NIL majorly, he's already shown that he's in favor of bringing those recruits back and bringing competitiveness back to the Pac-12. Another problem that he is set to address is scheduling. People overlook this problem for the Pac-12. A lot of people don't know this, but a lot of Pac-12 teams have 10-game conference schedules with only 2 out of conference. You compare that to the SEC, Big 12, ACC, Big 10, who have only 9 conference games and 3 out of conference, including 1 cupcake game, which is pretty much a gimme game, and even the scheduling is against the Pac-12. So he's going to go out and fix that. He wants to make the Pac-12 scheduling consistent with all the other conferences as well. And that will allow the Pac-12 to be able to make the playoffs more consistently than what they have had in the past. Because yes, that is one of the problems. Too many conference games, not enough non-conference games. He sees it, he's going to address it. So right off the bat, we're seeing that George Kliavkoff is a home run hire for the Pac-12, and he's trying to even the playing field between the Pac-12 and the Big 12, the Big 10, the SEC, and the ACC, because he knows the Pac-12 has some ground to make up. But he's addressing each problem, not just one problem, but each problem. He sees each problem, and he's going to address each problem, and he's going to try to fix each problem. Congratulations, Pac-12. This is a great hire for you. I'm excited. I want to see the Pac-12 back in the playoffs. It's been a long time coming. That's all I got for you for this show. Like and subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you on my next show.